Men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Every discussion from experience, and hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated, from the west where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul, provoke thoughts so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble, the ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help the show, cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseedz. Welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseedz. Welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseedz. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitt'n Pollaseedz.
Welcome to Spitt'n Pollaseedz Day, y'all. We here again.
And the best.
We here
And the
again.
more time.
Hey, I want y'all to grab everybody you know and bring them on in. Bring them on in. This show about to be hot. It's about why men don't commit. But before we get into the show, we're going to find out how everybody's week is. We're going to start with Trevor since he's on his phone.
Start with EP.
Start with EP.
Yeah, start with EP.
We got a executive decision to misdirect.
Man, I had a great week, man. Is it hot to you guys? Is the summer started?
I think it's the drink.
No, I think it's Trevor Short.
They can zoom in on those knees. Only if you can zoom in on those knees, buddy.
Oh my God, there's spring. Is that spring? It's spring, but they sprung all the way up the legs. I tell you that. They're not regulated. Well, but anyway, look. They could be fall wear. Well, yeah. Hey, look, anyway, I had a great week, man. I'm glad to be here with you guys. Go get the project Mama, man. Fourth Jazz album, www.urbancoast.com. Pushing that project. What's up? Yeah.
All right. Now can we no? We still can't let's go to you.
Me? How's it? I can't complain.
Okay, is that simple?
Okay. No, say something. No, is that too short? Did you say that short? Was it too short?
He's looking up I don't know what you texting. Oh, okay. He's texting someone. How was the week, Trevor?
My week was awesome, everybody. I'm glad you guys asked. My mom was saying, okay, I think she should do it. Spitt'n Pollaseedz and her family. So that's texting my mom and giving some trouble. So, week has been good. Well, she just keeps going.
Yeah. I mean, when his mom talked to you, I mean,
Thank you.
he has to listen.
No, he just rushed us. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, he rushed us to start the show.
Yeah. What I did was, I said, okay, it's almost time, fellas. Let's go ahead and get our wheels turning so that we can entertain these folks, give them an awesome show, give them some great insight. Hey, fellas, I'm excited about today's show. I'm excited about today's topic. So excuse me for being, I don't want to call it presumptuous, eager, but I think that, especially since last week's show, and I know other people saw last week's show, I'm like, you know what? I want to bring that back. We had a great time.
I love it. What's this show title today?
Why don't men want to commit? That is the topic today, ladies and gentlemen. And if some of you,
What's the subject?
How come we don't
The
want
one
to
that
get
you
married?
came up
Yeah,
with.
exactly.
No, the one that you came up with.
Yeah.
No, the one.
Yeah.
What's that one?
I'm still
Hey,
on
hey,
hold,
It was
but-
shit or get off the pot.
Yeah, hey,
I was
man.
sure.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you said.
He's right. Ladies and gentlemen, why won't he shit or get off the pot? I don't want to curse because my mom was here or whatever else listening to it. Hello, Mom. As well as I got the chance, well, there are some other folks that wanted to listen and chime in. So my week was good. I had a full, robust week. It's going to rain, but I'm still finding my silver lining. I'm hanging out with some of my cool friends. We have Dub in the club. So if you guys want to call in, please do, because it's going to be a pretty intriguing show. I want to go ahead and ask Kevin. Kevin, how was your week today?
Boy, you been smoking weed.
Hold on.
You been smoking
No, wait.
You been smoking weed for the show.
No, you guys cut Kevin short, and then Kevin came back. So now,
Kevin
my bad.
was short. Kevin,
I was,
you know,
I'm
I have
gonna
something else to say.
It was with this Wednesday, so
Yeah.
I get it straight.
I respect. I tried to tell you what you guys do.
If you weren't texting, I think you would have caught on to that.
I did say I was
If
getting
you weren't
texting.
texting, I think you would have caught on to that. Like my
That was any shit. I think.
Mama and money.
My mom, both of them really like you. What a jerk. So Urban, how?
It's been a little
Man, everything was great. It's springtime.
It's
Obviously.
blood flow.
Man, everybody talking about these shorts. I was just surprised he got creases in the shorts. I never seen creases in shorts. But Trevor starts fashion trends.
He does.
He does. And I like that. He's daring. He is a swagster for real. Because he's daring. Yeah, but my week has been good, man. We just did Cigar King. Shout out to Cigar King. We did an event yesterday at 719. That was fabulous. And we doing a distinguished gentleman thing. The whole thing was swank men's fashion, Cigar Kings. We about to pair up and play the Anomaly album. Of course, we don't get cut by the fabulous barber, your barber extraordinaire. And the word on the street is Kevin knows what's going on the streets, keeping the streets safe. So we gonna jump right into this show.
Let's talk about one other thing really quick. We're sponsored by Asalio.
Yes.
Asalio tequila, and it's a fine tequila. It works right off the rip. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and this is their
one
of their fabulous drinks. Right here, you see it's half gone. So we things happen on the show that they blame it on
the Asalio.
On the Asalio. That is our sponsor for it. So let's get right into it, man. Why men won't commit? I know all the women got their excuses.
Yeah, please do, women. Please do call in and give us your view and perspective on it, because we do definitely have ours.
Yeah, I think.
Why do you guys think why do you guys think men aren't willing to?
Well, you're just now being, you're.
I mean, you be the best person.
Yeah, exactly. Because it took you.
Yeah,
Something. Double ARP. You talk about what took you long, and it's no judgment here.
No. At the beginning of this whole business, before we even started this journey of Spitt'n Pollaseedz, I had no desire. I did not believe in it, and I didn't think it was beneficial to men. I didn't think it was an awesome investment to get married. I didn't believe in it, didn't trust it. I didn't think it was worth the pot of gold that everybody says that it is. I think a lot of people show some form of, for lack of a better term, of bullshit into, and I pray that that's not necessarily blasphemy, but it's like I saw the God vision of marriage, but when I saw what happened afterwards, it was like, for me, it didn't make sense. I didn't see an investment in it. So I became married to my business. I became married to my investments because of the very thing that you say or promises that you say or the covenants that you make with God at the altar. I mean, love, honor, other than my children and business, I didn't see being married to a woman in the same manner. Love, honor, obey, to cherish, through sickness and health.
No, I wanted to ask you a question. Because commit doesn't just mean marriage.
Yeah, but
You could be committed in a relationship too, right?
commit and
So were you in a relationship, a long,
and I got
serious
I got
relationship?
my answer part of it. I mean, how many times have you been in relationships and committed to it and then realized that, you know what, this is not a good investment, so we shook or we left or it broke up. We broke up.
Okay, I guess he's suffering from some trauma. You are some past trauma, and
or less.
He's gotten help, so he's better. Thank God he's gotten help, Monica.
I think I learned through some lessons. I mean, for me, there wasn't losses. So a female will say some bullshit like, "Oh, I wasted a week of my life," or I wasted you for this long period of time, and this was a waste of my time. No, it was an investment. Did you learn shit or no? Because what really it boils down to is we've been talking, we've been trying to resolve some problems, we've been trying to heal, we're trying to grow and prosper, but we just having conversations. We're not effectively communicating. Oftentimes, when you're dealing with other people, you just talking and sharing, but until action is implemented, it really, in my opinion, it really doesn't mean jack cheese.
Yeah, we went. A comment is from Nicole Brand said, "Scared." Reason why men won't because they're scared, and I can somewhat agree with.
I would agree with that.
I would agree with that, and I'm not ashamed of being scared because the risk far outweigh the reward in certain situations. You don't have to worry about losing in the most part half of the things you've worked your whole life for, or you don't have to. I mean, it's also a thing of committing to the wrong person.
The fear of that.
The fear of that.
Yes.
The fear of it not working out. The fear of it, the person not being who they said they are. Once you've made this massive commitment. So I agree with you, Nicole. A lot of cases we are scared. And we have a valid reason for being scared.
Sure, for sure. And that's why it takes a while. I think we all as men, it needs to take a while because I can't go on what you said you are. I have to go on what you've proven or how you've proven you are. Are you functioning on that? So Irvin, I'm hands down. Period. We want to go on what they say they are. We can't keep doing that. It's all about the action.
Yeah, I think the women are scared too. If you're not afraid, then let's do a prenup.
I gotta disagree.
Yeah, that'll eradicate some of the fears.
Possibly.
For some men, I'm not speaking for myself in this case, because I've been married before, and if I do it again, it's definitely going to be somebody that I 100% trust. That we have what it takes to go the long haul, but there's no guarantees. So
it's not.
Hopefully, we're pairing ourselves with people that can benefit us.
Hopefully,
not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually. That could be there for us for this journey we call life.
Equally yoked.
And if not, what are we doing it for anyway?
Mm-hmm. Right.
True. Real spirit.
What's your view, P?
Well, commitment is a serious thing, you know. And to say you're committed to someone, that's a big word for me.
Why?
Because to commit to that person only, I'm gonna swear on this stack of Bibles that I'm not seeing nobody else but you.
And that's the sound.
That's particular sound effect.
Because you have like we talked about fear, you have a fear like this might not be the right one. I think the numbers tell the story. I think maybe if I roll the dice, I have a better probability of hitting the numbers I need to hit if I'm going for more than just one. Right? Yeah. Can I commit to more than one? I could commit to 2 or 3, right?
If you're not married, and if you're
and I'm looking at commitment not as just being married.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're
not married, if I just say if you're communicating that,
of course, I'm communicating.
I mean, you said of course, but so many people aren't willing to have that hard conversation.
Well, you know, as I was studying this, they had a litany of things here. Fear of losing independence, and I get that. You know what I mean? I've been single so long, and now to share it with somebody else, that means I can't just go do as I please. Well, maybe not as I please. I have to share that with somebody else. And sometimes that I want to be in control at all times. And that to share life with somebody else is something of a commitment. And, you know, there's fear there.
There's another comment from Michelle Sanchez, which we kind of, you know,
Michelle. You know how she coming.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a doozy. Michelle says, if he doesn't want to commit, let him go. Find someone who wants to commit. Sounds really easy, right?
Yeah.
Sounds really easy, Michelle.
No.
How does that work? How is it working?
How's it working for you? That's the big question.
Because I think y'all all spoke on some of the things that why men are scared.
So exactly. So to be that callous, to be just let him go.
Right.
It shows that you don't value what a man even wants. Do you even know what a man wants? Let's start there.
Or do you know what
if
your
you
man
knew
wants?
what a man wants? We can't say your man because we don't know that. Are you in a relationship? We don't know that. Let's find out if she's in a relationship. Oftentimes, I've seen interview after interview after interview where the woman is asked, "What does your man want?" and they are dumbfounded. They don't know what a man wants. How many people know what a man wants? I would love for somebody to call in or leave a comment of what you think a man wants.
Yeah. We've had a couple of shows on that. What is a few of the things that are most important to men? And if they watched a previous show, they should know, like, hey, or have an idea of what we want.
Or care to know. Because
do they
that's
care?
the thing.
Do they care? Because a lot of
really
times they're
think they
selfish.
care to know.
They just know what they want. And that's about it. And with no regards to men because they think that we're too simple.
And that's a problem.
No, I don't think they even think that far to see if we're simple. It's just that they never even put the time in to figure out, hey, what do men want?
In general, man, they often believe that we don't have the discipline. So if that's the case, if they look sexy enough, then okay, yeah, they can bag a man. A lot of women from my experience, they really feel that way because if that's the case, we wouldn't be over sexualizing everything from a lowrider magazine to a female walking around in the boxing ring, holding up what round this is. I mean, women are oftentimes over sexualized, and they feel that they can capitalize off of that.
Michelle said it's working very well. Michelle, can you please call in? We would love to hear from you. Like honestly, like maybe you can share some tips on how it could work well for others.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
One of the other things they said why men, won't commit is to desire to maintain options. Some people don't want to give up their player card.
Thank you.
We also have a comment from Nicole Curly Brand. But before that, we're going to go ahead and check out this video.
Okay.
Which video?
Which one? I mean, you cut me off to go to the video.
I didn't want to cut you. Keith brought it up. I didn't want
Keith brought it up.
Yeah.
Keith okay. All right. Well, that's your excuse.
No,
yeah.
Keith.
One of the other things was post relationship trauma. That reminds me of Trevor.
I woke up and went to work. I'm a manager. She's such a bitch.
How was your day? Difference of communication of what?
It's good.
Difference between men and women. So communication.
I woke up and went to work. I'm a manager. She's such a bitch. Lunchtime. Iced lemon tea. It was so good. Then I saw this dress online. It was so pretty. How was your day?
Men.
It's good. I woke woke up and went to work. And my manager, she's such a bitch. Meow, 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 meow. Lunchtime, iced lemon tea. It was so good. Then I saw this dress online. It was so pretty. Yeah, today was actually quite good. Oh, did you see the Blackpink concert? Did you like it? Yeah, but actually, I think today was actually quite good.
There you have it. Trevor didn't like that. Look at his face. Look at his little face.
I use it to my advantage. But okay.
You use what to? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And you use that to your advantage. How? Let's talk about
Well,
it.
understanding this though, as men, we want to come home and we filter things out, right? Am I right or wrong, fellas?
Depends on what
Right.
you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, your day.
Depending on what you're
Do
coming
you
home
guys-
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
No. We're not coming home to shit. What I'm saying is, at the end of your day,
Every house is different. We're just trying to
okay,
understand.
let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So when you get off work, do you need to decompress? I'm asking. Do you need to take it in?
No.
Do you?
No time. No.
Do you?
Yes, at the end of the night, yes, I do.
I mean, because there's such thing as a bar, there's such thing as a man cave, there's such thing as when you get home, you take off your shoes. I mean, hell, even what's your boy name? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? He went home and took off his shoes and relaxed. Most men, I mean you guys are probably the exception, Superman, but most men have a tendency to, when they get home, let me go ahead and filter this out. Let me understand and organize. Women have a tendency to let things out, to go ahead and talk. You oftentimes, and I don't know if this happened in you guys' life, but you get home, you don't want to hear, but maybe you guys do, because you don't need to decompress like you just
You normally
said.
call it Dino. Normally, yeah, exactly.
That's
Here
where
we
I'm
go.
going.
I know he's going there.
So
Go ahead.
so now you don't want to hear Dino. And if it does happen when you get home with your mate, you kind of like, yeah, okay, honey, click. I hear you, honey, click. That's how, because we're filtering our day in and they're letting their day out. So I understand what that passage just meant.
You're so much better than we are.
I don't
Oh
think
my
I'm
God.
better,
No, I'm just letting you know you are.
but I have
Oh my God.
I have a
He
better
called-
understanding.
That was-
You notice he called us Superman,
Yeah,
right?
Superman.
So
No.
he took offense to us
Right.
finding humor in that. He found, yeah.
Because
It's all
you're with Dino.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
What I said was, because you guys both said y'all don't need to decompress. Y'all said that. I didn't. But me and Kanoom said we
Not-
call.
no,
need to
not-
decompress.
let me say this: the decompression, I don't spill it on
Right.
a person
Because you're
Meaning
not
I-
letting it out.
That's what I'm so I'm
Yeah, we have
agreeing
a
in
caller.
that sense.
Hello,
Hello,
Spencer.
Spence.
Hey, so the topic today is why don't men commit?
That's
I got
it.
a comment about that.
Let's go, Spence.
Even though I'm committed to my girl, I think the reason why a lot of men aren't always committed to their wife is because men have a higher sex drive than women.
Okay. Never
That's
thought of
one
that.
reason. And I just think men get a little bit tempted sometimes by attractive women. And after a while of being married, everyone goes through hardships in their relationships.
Okay.
That was a comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
thank you
think
for
that was a
that.
valid. I think that was a valid comment.
Yeah, I think it was valid too. But hey, man, have a good night.
My
Thank
man,
you, Spence.
Thank you.
my man. So
What did Miss Brandt?
Winifred said, my husband enjoys a clean, peaceful home with food, humor, space to study, or unwind, sex, and so do I.
Mm.
Great start.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's a great comment.
Yeah, great start.
That's
I love it.
I that's a peaceful home.
Does she
Yes.
think that's what made him commit?
We didn't ask her that. She.
I think that the question she
She
was
didn't call
answering,
me.
well, do you know what your man
Man
wants?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do women think that they know what it takes
And
for men to
she's
commit?
saying that women also need to decompress.
Right.
About
Okay.
Nicole?
Yes.
Yeah. Decompress without doing everything that the man needs: food, sex, cleaning, etc.
I think everybody needs a chance to just go home.
Here?
I think everybody needs to.
What are we doing here? I need those things.
She's offering them.
So it's
But she's taking.
not. Yeah, and so am I. I can't. Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just what you know.
I don't know.
It's about, like you said, it's about me.
Oh yeah,
it's about me.
Yeah. If you want to catch a man, Kevin gonna tell him how to catch a man. I mean, Kevin.
I mean, damn. I mean, if
Trevor ain't gonna tell.
If they ain't been paying attention,
real spit.
If they haven't been paying attention all this time, they would never get one. It's about the man. Period.
Come on, Kevin.
That's it.
Unpack that thing, Kevin.
That's it. It's about the man.
I would agree. I would agree with that. Let's see what our caller has to say. Please tell us your name, question, or comment.
Good evening, gentlemen. This is Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Blessings, Monica.
Glad Irvin.
Only do it when you say.
So, Monica, please, I know you're going to elaborate, and before Trevor gets all goo and giggy, and can you please tell us your question or comment?
Well, on the subject,
yes,
right, of don't commit. I think the question can also be posed as to why women don't commit. It's not just one-sided. I think that we all have our own reasons, whether it's from past relationships we continue to carry, things we have not sorted through emotionally. There are reasons why we won't commit, or why we won't settle, or why we should not commit, and why we should not settle. Some people committed relationships because they're not ready for that, or they just don't desire that. I don't think there's anything wrong with women not committing, because women right now are so empowered to just go live their best lives, so to speak. They don't necessarily need to be committed either. So let's not go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying until they
they hit the wall. That's what it really is. They're no longer available. Not you, Monica.
And I think at some point, but I think at some point it's okay to be, like you said, Kanoom, can I be committed to 2 or 3? Absolutely. As long as you're honest about being committed to 2 or 3.
I'm putting it out there in the world.
It's being honest. It's just being like that. Everybody knows what's going on. And let them allow them to pick, choose, and refuse whether they want to deal with you or not.
Exactly. Wow,
Exactly.
I just read an interesting comment.
That you don't want to commit, or whether you can't commit, just be honest about it.
Be honest about it.
Thank you, Monica. I know Trevor wants to say something. Trevor, go ahead and say something to Monica before she hangs up.
No.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. Thank you,
Trevor,
Monica.
Trevor, can you read this comment, please?
Yeah. Y'all on some bullshit. Real in it. Shaking my head.
Reel it in.
Reel it in. Reel it in.
Wow.
What do you mean?
What should we reel it into,
What do you mean?
Yeah. What is the bullshit that we on?
Deshaun?
Because
as we're forging, I
don't think every single man is ready to commit to somebody that they just attracted to.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Deshaun, I don't think everybody is ready and willing to commit to somebody that doesn't have the qualities that they believe that they deserve to go ahead and commit to that. I mean, quite often, a lot of us feel like the best is yet to come, and she just temporary. A lot of men feel like, you know what, you're good for right now, but in the minute, you good for right now, but you know what? I want some security too. I'm tired of hearing somebody complain. I'm tired of hearing your mouth. I'm tired of wiping your tears every time your ass don't understand your emotional IQ. I'm tired of dealing with being critical and you watching over me like you my mother. You're not my mother. You my girl right now. We're gonna grow together, or are you the authoritative figure? Are you willing to submit to enjoying being loved? Are you so used to BS that you ain't good used to better yet, a lot of women are so used to bullshit they ain't ready for the good shit. So I mean, Deshaun, please do call in. Let's share your point.
No, let's do this. Let's go to another
Let's
clip.
go to another
Let's
clip.
go to another
Yeah.
clip.
Yes, please.
Damn, Trent. That's that Australia.
No,
It's that shot.
Yeah.
That Asleo
It's
shot.
not enough.
Oh,
Cooking is not even enough.
Start
Cleaning
again.
is not even enough. Because a lot of y'all not bringing
a lot of women so used to bullshit.
Come on,
they
man.
used to good shit.
a lot of women aren't bringing nothing. They think kitty is enough, and it's not. It's not enough. Cooking is not even enough. Cleaning is not even enough. Because a lot of y'all not bringing respect, honor, support. A lot of y'all not bringing nothing. You're bringing the bare minimum of an adult qualities. But what it takes to make a relationship succeed, you're not bringing that. And you know what's interesting? A lot of women, they beg for marriage. Oh, we've been together for this amount of time. Like, it's time for us to get married. Or so-and-so's getting married and this person's getting married. And I always thought at this age I would be married. And so we need to be married. You need to marry me. Prove your love to me. Prove your commitment to me. Put a ring on my finger. I'm not just going to be no girlfriend. I'm not going to be shacking up. You know, they have all these things. And then they're the first ones to run. They're the first ones to say, well, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe we shouldn't be together. The first ones after they're the ones who beg for it. Men are waking up about these guidelines because now I need to vet you properly. Now I need to see what you actually bring to the table.
Come on, baby.
Man.
Yeah,
Come on,
that
baby.
makes sense.
Come on.
We
man.
got-
we had a
Give me
caller that
round
can
of
call
applause. Round of
Deshaun,
applause.
that has
He
to be
preached the
Deshaun. Deshaun
sermon.
gonna call in.
Okay, Trevor, he's gonna call
Whoever
in.
that
Okay.
was,
You can call
Shut
back.
up.
Yeah, call back.
Deshaun gonna call in. I know.
Cause she-
Okay,
Okay,
relax. Damn.
Damn,
Oh,
just calm down.
relax. Whoa, easy, fellas.
That was Deshaun. I knew it. I knew by the ring.
Yeah, he was gonna
It
call.
rung and it
Whoa,
was-
you
it was-
decorating this shit.
Okay.
That's
There
my
it is.
boy.
That's
Deshaun.
Deshaun.
Call
Call
it
it
right
Let
there.
Trev answer this one.
Hello, Deshaun. What's your question or comment?
Hey man, look, man.
Mm.
Before y'all say anything, I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all.
As you always do, brother. Come on, man.
All right, so listen. One thing I think as men, you know, where a lot of this generation and at this time in the state of the world that we in, where we really lacking in true leadership. Like I think that we look at, you know, we expect these things from women. Women expect these things from us, certain things from us, right? Like we all have our expectations of the opposite sex, from our partner, from our spouse, from our wife. We have these expectations, right? They have the expectations of us as men. Let's put that out there. The expectations, you will live up to some of them. You will not live up to all of them. That's the same thing for your partner. I think that I know that when you enter into a relationship, everybody knows for the first 6 months you're meeting a representative. So that's not even the true person that you're going to be with if you do decide to be with them. So when you do decide to be with that person and that person does decide to be with you, the commitment part begins. And the commitment part is, okay, if your boyfriend, girlfriend, relationship, your domestic partners, there is no real obligation. There is no obligation. If you are boyfriend, girlfriend, domestic partner, and you're not legally married, you're technically single. Let's just put that out there.
I disagree.
But-
go ahead.
So where are we
But-
bullshitting though?
I disagree.
I'm going there.
Well, man, bring it home, Deshaun. Bring it home, baby.
Land the plane, baby. Land the plane.
But when you officially commit, this means that now you have gone through the process of vetting the person and understanding you can deal with some things about them, you can't deal with some things about them. But when you get married and you start finding out things that you can't deal with this person, you should not renege. You have to do the work. The problem is like Irv said, okay, some men are scared. But when you get into that I do situation, you got to put that work in on both ends.
But
And
Deshaun, you said, Deshaun, just dear
that's
brother,
the commitment.
you said BS to it. We on some BS. What part was the BS? Let's get to that. That's what we.
So the BS to me is skating around. Is really just skating around, and I know there has to be some hysterical parts to.
No, just get to it, brother.
Right?
You
But
skating right now. Get to it. Let's get to it.
I'm not skating.
Well, get,
You are
get
rolling
directly
wheels
to
right
it.
now.
The BS part is, I
Happy
feel like,
time.
okay, so gentlemen, I'm gonna keep it funky. Everybody on that stage right now is older than 50. So if you find somebody that you can be with and that you can deal with, you got to remember that you only have so much more time on this earth. You in the third quarter of your life.
And that means
So
what?
you got if you looking for Miss Perfect, you ain't gonna find her. You don't have 50 years. You don't have 30 years to find Miss Perfect. You ain't gonna find it. But if you willing to commit,
So you saying settle?
Really willing to commit, then that's what I'm talking about. So that's the bullshit.
That's
I'm saying let's reel it in. And then,
you want us to commit
That's
to
a different
anything?
view.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we
Okay.
over 50.
With no standards, boundaries, or
Yeah,
anything.
nothing, no quality.
Because-
Just
come
jump
on,
in
bro.
there.
Because
When
we over 50.
When you get into a dating phase with somebody and you start dating somebody and then you take them serious and y'all in a relationship, whether a monogamous relationship, you already know, okay, where it's going and who this person is. After 2 years, you like, okay, this person is who they are. I like this about them. I don't like this about them. You can do it.
I would say that's a fair assessment.
Write the positives and the negatives. You ain't gonna get all positives though.
We know that. Ain't nobody said that.
Yeah, but then you said it don't matter. Listen, you just said it doesn't matter if you're not married. That none of that matters. It does matter during your dating phase, because if you're exhibiting certain signs during the dating phase, I'm not taking it to the next level.
Exactly.
Everything counts.
So you move on. But you can if you have somebody that you're interested in, right, Irv? Okay, you're interested in somebody's interested in you.
There she go.
Get down the line past the 6 months. We're talking past the 6 months, past the representative now. Now we getting into, a year, we're getting into 2 years. You pretty much have gathered the character and the principles and the background of who this person truly is and what they're about. Now you can say you're gonna split the paper down the middle and you're gonna say these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like. The pros outweigh the cons, the cons outweigh the pros, and you move forward from there. Now, if the pros outweigh the cons, you move forward. The problem is that you're looking for everything to be a pro though.
This is the thing, bro. This is the thing. Let me just end it. Let me end it with this.
So we can continue the show.
It's not cookie cutter, and what your expectations are is different. And what the next man, what he needs in order to feel secure to commit his life and all his assets to is another thing. So it's just subjective.
And you can always come back, Deshaun. We can get gully with it.
This is all general. Y'all thinking it about what you have. And what
it matters. It matters.
That's important.
It matters.
You want to protect what you built. I get that. You want to protect your kingdom that you built, but you have to remember that is the risk of loving somebody.
Wait.
Can we?
I can't love you.
Let's end the call and then address it.
Because we don't want to.
All right, thanks, bro.
The show is going off the rails.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Time is not on our side. We're all over 50.
My perspective with his last comment was, listen, a great man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Would I look like giving it to this person that I thought was a queen or so beautiful end up being a bitch? Here I am because the person that you married.
No, you got to jump in there. You just got to trust it. You just got to go.
Right.
You got to make it work because you're over 50.
Right, yeah. but here's
your time is running out.
Your time is running out. Pick somebody.
I got more behind me than I do ahead of me.
Right.
But my thing is, if here I am, if you want to be a great man, I'm not leaving an inheritance to my children.
You said that,
and this broad comes and takes it because the law allowed it. I don't necessarily see that the best fit for me.
So you disagree? You disagree with Deshaun?
Fortunately,
wait, on the record, for the record, you disagree with Deshaun?
I gave some clarity. I just
disagree with Deshaun.
I'm not picking a side. I'm giving some clarity in my perspective.
He's Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever that country is, that doesn't make any waves.
I shared my view.
I'm gonna make some waves. With men, we get finer in age.
Absolutely.
Would you agree?
Absolutely.
We still can have children beyond 60.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Women, they it's almost like milk.
Right.
You know what I mean? After the sale date, it begins to I'm saying the nature of women, them having children, they don't get finer like wine like most men do, right? The expiration date. Y'all not gonna like this.
Come on, give it to us.
Hey,
When a woman reached the geriatric stage,
That's
when
35.
they say
That's
it's
35.
after 35,
35, buddy.
what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
so that the phrase,
What are we doing here?
The phrase,
I
my
need a little bit
biological
more.
time clock, or I'm running out of time.
Or I've hit the wall, like
Right.
in the you know, you're an athlete, your health begins to decline. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, if you marry a woman that can't really have children, I'm marrying a companion.
What if you don't
And
want
that's
children?
cool. That's cool. That's cool.
But what if you don't want children?
But that's cool.
Of course.
That's cool if you don't. But most women, when they reach spinsterhood, they can't produce. So most women want to produce. Majority of them want to have children. And I want, if she is mine, I want her to sire mine. Now at this age, yeah, I'm not looking for a 30-year-old woman to have my children unless I was extremely wealthy. If I had the $5 million in the bank, I would start another clan, another Alexander clan.
Hey, well, don't limit yourself.
Right.
Buddy.
Yeah.
5 million.
Really?
Yeah.
$5 million? I can provide for them, like you said.
It's about the
A
resources.
good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children.
What do you find the problem with that, Trevor? You're looking very like
A child don't give a fuck about your money. A child cares about your time.
They don't care about the resources.
If you say you have the resources to $5 million,
my children. Fuck the reason.
Oh my God!
A child spells love.
Oh my God!
TIME.
I would disagree. Your bank account
gonna spend time
dictates
dictates
the neighborhood you live in, dictates the school that they go to,
dictates the amount of time you can spend with them because you don't have
That's exactly
that they have in
why
life.
5 schools are closing in our community right now because we ain't spending time with
I
the
bet you they not
PTA.
closing in Brentwood.
Let me finish because
I bet you they not closing in
I bet
Brentwood.
you they have a high PTA rate. I bet you they have parents
Guess
that
why?
are involved with the
Guess
teachers.
Guess why? Because they have the time to do it because they have the resources.
They have the resources.
What to do it?
They have the time.
And the child spells
Listen.
love TIME.
I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? They have the time to spend with them because they've done the work to have the resources that allows them time to spend with the child. Resources matter, bro. If you don't have the resources, you're gonna work yourself to the bone and not have the time for the kids. Now, if you have the resources, which is money, which you say you don't give a damn about, allows you the time to travel with them. You can be a coach. You can be all kind of things with the kid and spend way more time with the kid because you have the resources that allows you to not worry about your day-to-day income. Absolutely. What do you mean?
I think that it helps. I don't think that your money determines whether or not you're gonna be involved. So
you can go to the. You can go to.
So you can't. Go to the rehearsals? You mean you sit there and tell me you can't have
if you work in 2 jobs to provide, you can't.
Thank you.
If you're working 2 jobs to provide,
what I said was time. They want your time,
and your resources allows you to spend the time.
I bet you your kid can go to your studio.
This is a mute. This is a mute. This is a mute argument because you can't see logic.
Yeah, you can't.
You're speaking on emotions right now.
No, I said it's
you're
not
speaking on
just
emotions.
money.
Okay, so another thing why men don't want to commit is lack of capability.
What the fuck?
Lack of compatibility. I'm sorry, I said the wrong word. But let's go to the other clip because Trevor was on a tangent. Let's take it there.
I spilled my Asaleo.
I know you did. You're gonna clean it up too. Let's go to the other clip.
Here's the shocking truth. While most higher value men are choosing to stay single. Let's get into it, family.
Come on.
Number 1, the nature of hypergamy. Majority of women want the minority of men. So some men have way more options than others. Hard to settle down with too many options. Number 2, fear. These men are afraid of losing everything they work so hard to achieve and accomplish by falling in love and settling down with the wrong woman. Number 3, time. Because the reality is, men that make more money probably have less time. Therefore, it's harder to give the quality time that some women strongly desire. Due to this factor, some men tend to avoid commitment because of the responsibilities and expectations that tend to come with it.
Oh, she addressed something. Well, we're gonna leave it there, and we're gonna pray for discernment. This is what I think that we should do before even committing, and we should, as a brotherhood, you should tell me, hey, you know what? This chick right here is, because we looking through the glass. What is that? The kaleidoscope. We're looking through that. We're in love. We think she's amazing. But when family, especially family, they could tell you, hey, this woman is not the one. Don't commit to her. And they could tell you the one to commit to. And I think we don't want to listen to that because we're so in love and she's the perfect woman for me. She's everything that I've dreamed of. But at times we need to step back and see what our close friends say. Not everybody. Everybody can't be in your relationship.
I would say if you have friends of value,
yes,
then they're gonna know you. Then they're gonna, but not everybody can reason with you. So you have to respect that friend and what they have going on enough to take heed to what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that you believe that they have your better interest at heart.
And I think just from a person that hasn't committed to anybody right now, is the reason why is it's not like we're trying to find the perfect woman. You're trying to find the perfect piece of the puzzle, that one that complements your life. If there's not a lot of them out there like that, then what's wrong with waiting on that piece of the puzzle to find that piece?
That is everything.
I agree.
It's nothing wrong with waiting. Why jump out into traffic and not see a clear lane to cross?
Yes.
So often people mix you being single with being lonely or being desperate. It's nothing wrong with, especially if you're not misleading others and you're not taking advantage of nobody. There's nothing wrong with waiting for your right opportunity to find the right person to commit to.
I agree.
Or the right situation in your life that's gonna yield a positive result in a relationship. Why jump in something just because
that's
you
what people
want
are
to be
doing
in something, but you don't have the time to invest in a relationship?
I agree.
So
don't be in hell and make a deal with the devil.
Bruh.
Yeah,
because they say you lonely or whatever else. I agree with everything, hands down.
And then it was something that Deshaun said about you didn't committed to it, so you got to get in there and continue to work. It depends on what it is, because me now have already been there. It's just some shit that I'm just not getting ready to work on.
You know what it's called? It's called wisdom.
Right. So if I have to walk away from this, that's what I'm gonna do. Because at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, I need peace. And if you're not bringing me peace, if I gotta pull up and I gotta sit in the car before I come in the house, then that's not peace.
It's crazy because I live alone and I sit in the car.
That's because you became a habit.
Yeah, I sit in the car.
So used to it.
Yeah, so there's
thinking that shit in there.
There's that decompression thing you talk about, Trevor. It's just like, I promise I find myself, I'll be in the car like 10 minutes. Like, what am I doing?
Previous comment.
That's not wisdom. That is wisdom. Is knowledge that is gained through experience. And I think you had experience enough to know what to implement in your life in the future or not. That is exactly wisdom. But thank you for your perspective and your limited view of
you don't get a lot of wisdom. You got a lot of gray here,
man.
Yeah,
you get, unless you prematurely gray. You gon' this comes with wisdom.
No, but see,
because it's experience lived.
What do you think,
and learned?
What do you think? Deshaun said that's not wisdom.
No, I think Deshaun is living in his reality, and he was blessed and fortunate enough to have a woman that he can work with and grow with. However, that's not everybody else's reality.
Right.
We talking about wisdom. We're talking about wisdom. And normally that comes from failed experiences and things that didn't work. So we attribute that to things that we're gonna implement in our lives moving forward. We're talking about wisdom. So what do you say to that? What do you say to that? Your buddy Deshaun says that's not wisdom. Let me rephrase the question. What do you say to that?
Let me answer for him because he's stumped.
You will not. Yeah. You will not.
Stumped.
No, Deshaun said it, so I'm not. Yeah.
But I answered it beforehand. I said that his perspective, and he was fortunate enough to be in a reality where
that is coddling. That is coddling, buddy.
It's either
don't make me add his name to Deshaun. Don't make me add his name.
Let me give you what wisdom is.
Thank you.
Wisdom is knowledge applied. That's what wisdom is. Because you have enough. Now, knowledge is just knowledge. But when you apply it, you have the fortitude and you have the wisdom to do the right things with the knowledge.
So now he's doing what's good based upon the knowledge and the experience that he has that works for his relationship.
I wasn't
right
addressing him.
No,
you can't place that upon our relationship to tell us what is not wisdom.
I get that. So what I'm saying is, for him in his reality, we have to respect his view.
He was speaking on our reality.
Right
he was
now.
speaking on our reality. So what do you say to that?
Maybe not.
What would you say to that?
On reality, maybe not.
Not maybe not. Was it not, or was it maybe not?
It's not.
Thank you. Tell him
it's not.
Look at the this is your camera.
Deshaun, your reality is not ours. We respect your view. However, our view and our reality at this age and stage in our life may not be hand in hand with yours.
He's whooped. It's the AARP game.
He's whooped.
No, I'm standing on truth.
We don't have that long to be here anyway.
On the side. He was fortunate enough to find somebody that his views and his perspective works with.
Yeah, because we won't be here that long.
We're 50 we ain't got that much time.
We got what?
Can I borrow a couple of years from you?
I seen somebody just recently passed away at 35. So you never know when your time is coming.
Yeah.
We all on this thing could live to 120.
Could.
So you never know when we leaving here.
Yeah.
You never heard of that, Trevor?
Could.
Live to 120.
Absolutely.
I haven't.
So there's
I just seen a few people that was I just seen a few people that was just selling damn near 120.
120.
He want to live be as old as Methuselah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Continue the show. I'll find it.
You said 120.
I didn't say that.
I said 120. I said we could live to be 120. We don't know.
Okay.
If you follow football, Vontae Davis from the Miami Dolphins, rest in peace. He just died at 35. From what they don't know, I don't know. It's people that die young, and it's not just by homicide. It's people die young of whatever heart failures. I know a cat that died at 40.
Deshaun,
no, I'm just saying. So you never know when you're gonna exit this earth.
We don't know. See, just like we don't know if we can make it to 120. We don't know for sure. Only God knows if our penis is gonna continue to still work at 120.
I doubt it worked at 120.
We don't know.
Well, mine probably stopping at 75. I'm gonna give it.
I'm not. If I'm living to be 80, 90 years old, I'm not trying to have my shit to stop at 75 years old.
Well, I'm talking about where you can produce children that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm done.
That ain't working or walking around looking
produce another child. I'm good.
So let me ask you guys: do you think that sometimes we as men don't want to get married because of our inflamed ego? Do you think we don't want to get married because we're too critical? Do you think that we want to get married because we end up being with a woman that was supposed to have been a temporary situation? Are we too critical? Is it because of our ego?
Just do your real spit and let's get out of here.
I think all those are possibilities.
Possible, yeah.
I think they're all possibilities.
Let's do your real spit.
Are they probable?
Let's go.
I don't know. Everyone has their own reason.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I blame you for entering in something into your life that may not be conducive for your happiness throughout the rest of your life?
What? What? Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I'm freaking lost right now. I said because of an inflamed ego, because we're too critical, or because
You didn't understand my
She was
answer?
a temporary situation.
He didn't.
No,
Obviously,
I
he
said
didn't.
what?
Wait, but that's
I don't understand. Yes, I don't understand.
somebody I know.
I don't understand what you mean. But I asked. What I asked was because of our inflamed ego, because she should have been, or she was a temporary situation, or because we're too critical.
Those are all someone else's reality. It's not my reality, but I can see that being someone's reality. So I gave you an alternative of what alternate reality could be. Thank you for the music,
No,
because I'm ready to get out of here.
Neither one of
this
those.
guy right here. This
I just want you to say
neither one of those are mine.
what you got on your notepad and let's go.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, because we have no ability to venture off what's on whatever's written down.
Whatever's written down on that notepad. Let's go. Let's go, buddy.
You don't think our ego
Give it
plays
to us.
a role on us?
Give it to us.
I had to say that is
committed.
not where we are right now. But go ahead.
I don't think my ego ever played a role. I've been dropped ego.
Yeah,
never
in the teens. But go ahead.
I think a certain amount of ego is healthy, though. We a certain amount of it is healthy, but that's another show.
We were speaking on this,
let's get to the pad, buddy. Let's get to the pad and let's get out of here.
Yeah,
we only got an hour.
Yeah,
we want to be respectful of these people's time.
Okay, I two closing comments for our real spit. One, God told this one guy, said, "Hey, I'm going to grant you a couple of wishes." The guy said he want a road to China. God said, "Okay, I'm gonna grant you a one-way road to China." And then he said, "Okay, what's your second wish?" Understanding the waters and the seas or whatever else, but okay, no worries. I'll go ahead and send you. I'll build you a freeway to China. Then he said, "What's your second wish?" He said, "I want to understand women." God said, "Okay, so do you want that two ways or one way?" Because even those that are or that have enlightened minds don't understand.
Comedy is not your
way
forte, everybody. Comedy is not your. You should have left that to Trevor. I mean, to Kevin.
The views or the understandings of women, because they have a tendency to fluctuate, and we as men don't even understand it. So because we don't understand it, then it makes it more difficult for us. And at the same token, when does a man find his wife? A man finds his wife when he finds a woman that has the capability, the mental fortitude, the desire, and the love and capability to help him fulfill his job, mission, vision, and purpose that he still finds gorgeous. So if women understand that, I'm not going to say it's a cheat code, but if women understand that and she wants to marry that man, have the capability, the mental fortitude, the desire, and the love to help him fulfill the job, mission, vision, and purpose. And men, we have to be leaders. We have to know where we're going. We have to know what our purpose is and what our gift is. Our gift is the gift that God has given us to fulfill our job, mission, vision, and purpose. Until next Pollaseedz Day, we pray that you guys have an awesome week. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you then.
Spitt'n Pollaseedz Day.
Trevor, stop smacking your knee, man. We can hear it.
That's only because his shorts is that high. Of course. Now you see what I'm talking about.
Ham-bone, happy
smacking his thighs.
Mockingbird.
He forgot he ain't had no pants on. Oh man.
So I must have missed the memo. I did miss it. The memo. Well, I'm on. I didn't know. Yeah, it was just we have a character on our show now, and this is going to make the show exciting.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. You know, in the stories, they have a protagonist and an antagonist.
There has to be one.
We found